See, Don, I
What's
don't
that?
think you understand that there is a difference between like a walnut that you eat and a wall hyphen nut that you put in front of a zombie. That's for zombies to eat. That's zombie food. That's like zombie kibble, you know?
I wouldn't call it kibble because, like, the whole point of them is that they're hard for the zombies to eat.
Yeah, but like I do eat them, so you're just kind of feeding the zombies with walnuts. I'm just saying, do you know what a walnut carrot cake with cream cheese icing is?
Yeah, I can surmise.
Okay, well, it is a cake made with carrots that has cream cheese icing on it and a walnut on top.
Wow.
Anyway, so ignoring that, hi everyone. This is a reaction that I was not thinking we were going to do, but we are doing it. To the Jonkler versus Giorno.
Hello.
Yeah. There he is. I'm just gonna press play
I know
now.
of Death Battle.
You excited to watch some
Yippee.
Marvel Snap?
Yeah.
This battle is
My
sponsored by
favorite
Marvel
app, play
Snap.
Marvel Snap.
Let me check the actual like video quality.
Wow.
Yay. Actually, isn't his name Akira? Excuse me.
I guess you could say that he didn't see it coming.
Age 17. Wait. Can't
Likes
you?
older women. No.
Hold
no.
on. I was gonna say, can't you? He's 17. Can't you date
Yeah.
adults in that game?
Yes.
But he's 17.
Can't date guys though. Oh no.
I think I'm gonna stick to playing Persona 3 if I ever get to that series.
I think you'd like Persona 3. I'm a Persona 4 fan personally.
Okay, well I'm waiting for a physical release of that around here that I can play. Mm-hmm.
It's them, it's the crew. I fucking hate Morgana.
Oh, he has
That
such a
stupid
reputation.
cat that I hate.
And Joker's in itself is French, apparently.
Yeah. What else would he be?
How's that work? It does look cool.
It's pretty cool.
I will say it might be French, but it looks cool. And Arsène Lupin is pretty cool. So
Yeah.
they got to eventually one day do Arsène Lupin versus Sherlock Holmes. Who should really win?
Perchance they may.
I don't know if I'd call Beelzebub a deity.
I guess it depends on the definition.
Does it?
I would assume. Omnipotent orb. That is real.
Uh-oh.
It's just a funny name.
That's the end of the battle. I mean, no. I would say Baal is a deity, but not Beelzebub.
That's what you know.
Yes. Because I know that Beelzebub is not based on any Canite or Philistine deity. It is Demon Man, the douche man.
It's Mitsuru from
Mitsuru.
older Death Battle and Yosuke from not a Death
It's
Battle.
Mitsuru, the character I barely know but has really nice hair.
That is true. The fucking P5 cutscene.
Okay.
This is the first cutaway of the season to Wiz and Boomstick, and honestly, I think that's pretty good use of it if they couldn't animate it.
I think that's a pretty clever way
That
to
was
get around not being able to animate it. Yeah,
yeah,
I like that
that.
enough.
That was fun.
Okay, but imagine if they could, and while Boomstick was doing that, Wiz was just normal and going, "What the fuck?" Uh oh. Uh oh. There it is. Mm-hmm. So a pretty small Big Bang, but a decent sized burger.
Survived the Valentine's Day Massacre, a real life event. That was Al Capone, I think. Wow. I wonder how that could be useful.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure there is no biblical angel of vengeance, is there? I've not heard of that in the Bible.
I don't recall such a thing.
Not in canon. There's one in the Book of Enoch, I believe. But it's
Yeah,
not.
but Enoch's a weirdo.
It's not. He's not Sataniel. It's. I should know this.
Zarathos.
Raguel. He's Zarathos is not in the Book of Enoch. He's in the Book of Lee. Cool. Wait, is he not naturally blonde?
So he is.
What?
His hair
Huh?
turned blonde once he
You know
hit
what?
maturity.
I actually can't question that because my dad went from being blonde to having like pitch black hair apparently. So I
So,
can't.
when
I
he was a
actually
child, he had
can't
black
question
hair.
that. I actually can't question that. Might just be European.
Yeah, as a child, he had black hair because his mom had black hair because she's Japanese. And then once he, I think, turned like 12 or 13, he unlocked his stand and it turned his hair golden to match Dio's.
Actually, isn't it just that he joined the mafia, so he unlocked his being a delinquent, and because it's a Japanese series, his hair just automatically became yellow.
Perhaps that's another layer to it.
Hey, look, there was the Splash guy.
Bohemian Rhapsody, my beloved. That's the thing.
That's the thing. That's really funny.
I mean, to be fair, a part of that was that Meest is also just like absurdly good at surviving bullets. I don't know what boomstick means by that.
He drinks piss.
But why?
Why not? Nah, I shouldn't say that. I don't like the idea of drinking piss either. So
This is a pretty cool scene from episode, I want to say 2 or 3.
all right. Should have added their own little text there that just says "I forgot" at the end.
Well,
That'd be funny.
yeah, that's all technically true. I think stand stats are about as reliable as power levels.
Power levels are technically reliable for a very small subset of characters back when, who like pretty much just certain Saiyans, and that's it.
Yeah, it really depends at what point in the story and where they got that number from. Because stand stats are complete fucking nonsense. There's like so many videos from every JoJo YouTuber talking about why.
Good job, guys.
I remember when that got adapted, I didn't expect fucking Chariot Requiem to just be like full like rugby sprinting.
Maybe because I don't know. I guess just weren't expecting that. Here we
And
go.
in the
Here's,
manga, I figured he kind of just like sauntered towards everyone like a slasher. I didn't think he would just charge at people. He
against
can do all this
Requiem.
too. He just has to punch it first.
He said it.
He said the thing.
There it is.
I fucking hate Diavolo's design. I hate the little like specks of mold in his hair.
Hold on. The stats are all none. He don't have them.
Yeah, it's supposed to be that it's like immeasurable.
Death is not a prerequisite to being stuck in this reality loop. Uh-oh.
Giorno's theme is one of like the only cool things about him.
Negated a universe-spanning time deletion. Is this supposed to trick you into thinking they're putting him at Universal? So you think it's closer than it is?
Maybe. I think scaling him directly to Star Platinum speed is questionable too, since like he's probably comparable to Silver Chariot, but Silver Chariot needed a lot of amps to be able to like actually press Star Platinum, and even then Star Platinum was technically faster.
Yeah, but like the real feat's from Silver Chariot, so like that's all you need. So
Yeah.
Now that might just be me, but I think those are 2D drawings. I know what he means.
I love Marvel. I want to play Marvel Snap and get Doorman. Doorman's my favorite.
Doorman, yeah.
I like Doorman and I like Kamala Khan and I like
Goku.
Spider-Man. Yeah, Goku. I like Savage Dragon. I
Look,
like
it's Unicron.
Ted Beneke.
What if they did put in like fucking Godzilla and Optimus Prime from their Marvel comics in that game? Wouldn't that be funny?
That would be cool. It wouldn't be surprising if like Death's Head or someone got in. Decent looking sprites.
You sound surprised.
No, I'm not surprised. It's just noting.
Oh, he's got a gun. Good. That's the main thing in his arsenal, the gun, obviously.
He said the thing that's from the song.
Oh, I think that's Sarsha in the track as the vocalist.
See, it's funny. That thing where he points the gun at Giorno and says checkmate is exactly what I saw someone say they wanted the kill to be. They did. Paul Nelson.
So if it got undone, does that mean it would have killed Giorno?
Probably.
Now that run looked a bit funny. So do those, but I think
Funny
that one's
bears.
intentional. Oh no, he's gonna turn the whole ground to piss. Oh no. What do you mean a gun doesn't work on a snake?
It does. The damage just got reflected
Oh,
back.
are they doing the... Okay, I thought they were doing the color
They did the
changing
JoJo
thing.
color inversion, yeah.
I guess they did for a bit, yeah. Yeah, well, your gun normally would be a great counter. Hey!
Ice Age is a pretty funny counter to life.
I like Jack Frost. Ugh. I forget how ugly that looks.
Uh-oh.
I think this is pain, actually. What if Joker just said, actually, I didn't feel that. That was so weak. What? Oh, okay.
Alright, that was pretty cool.
That's
I
cool.
like that. There he is. He did the funny Alucard gunpoint.
It's a cool look. That is a big bullet.
Yeah, nice try, idiot. Get fucked.
Well, his name isn't Jaw Yes, is it?
He got the treasure.
Literally just some random battle for him.
Yeah.
This was an absolutely fascinating matchup, far from an easy call.
Yeah.
The Joker and his personas were millions of times faster and could take on universe busters.
And there was no doubt Joker could see Giorno's stand, considering he could spot similar beings like shadows.
Add in the versatility of Joker's
There's that and the fact that, like, if you're at all supernatural in JoJo, you can probably see stands. They're said to be on the same wavelength as ghosts.
any action taken against it. Even
What if you're an alien?
affect entire universes. Joker's
Yeah.
regular arsenal was rendered moot.
Remember, Requiem
Well, aliens aren't supernatural.
You can't prove
They're
that.
just from another planet.
to avoid Requiem's ability. He'd have to beat it outright.
Take when the Phantom Thieves faced Maruki. The group couldn't resist the reality warping effects of his powers. He even had an ability that nullified actions against him, similar to Gold Experience Requiem.
But Joker still had an ace up his sleeve. While Requiem
An even bigger gun.
to zero, Joker's social links were able to recharge him.
And finally, we have Joker's almighty attacks, which could bypass reality warping defenses like the Omnipotent Orb. The perfect counter for Requiem.
And this is actually backed up in JoJo. While Requiem only has one appearance in the manga, it did show up in the game, Eyes of Heaven.
There, it faced off against the World Over Heaven, which can overwrite reality to overpower any attack, including Requiem's return to zero. That meant an almighty attack that could
Yep.
bypass reality warping.
That's pretty much what I expected.
Basically saying, even if you include the non-canon material, Giorno's fucked.
Perfect defense.
I'm pretty sure it's saying if you include the non-canon material, he's even more fucked.
Giorno was brilliant, but Joker had the versatility, experience, and almighty power.
But Giorno had a lot of things, but the problem is Joker had everything.
Hey, Wiz, hear what I said? I said, Giorno missed his golden up
Giorno had a lot going for him. Unfortunately, Joker wins.
time on Death Battle.
Right, it's
Oh,
time for
shit.
Bowser. Yep,
Yep.
that was not a prediction. That was just kind of obvious.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
But we could still say you predicted it just for the bit.
Oh yeah, I saw that coming. We're gonna do that thing. We go and watch it again, just cause I kind of wanna.
I like the use of onomatopoeias on screen. That's always good to see in JoJo stuff.
I like how like the fire is black on his hand, and then like it's just like a normal fire. Is that a thing in Persona 5? Because that would be really silly.
I think it's that the spell itself looks the same if any persona uses it, and the black fire is just something Arsene has.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. He did not reverse it. Oh, okay. He was just doing that weird timey-wimey thing. Fair enough, fair enough. I just misinterpreted that.
Impossible. A second stand.
Giorno doing his gay little jog.
I like how silly the run looks. The Joker swinging does look a little
This
a bit
is,
weird too.
This reminds me of well, Deep Forest Emergence, which is like an actual jutsu that Hashirama uses, but in one of the Ultimate Ninja games, I want to say 3, they hadn't like revealed anything about him yet, so he was still just Lord first, and he has this thing where he just like creates an enormous tree and then fucking nukes it.
I could do that.
That's true. I've seen you do it. So what killed the dinosaurs?
An arrow.
Yep. Oh, who said that?
That was me. No, I think it's ugly. Ow. Okay. Is it meant to sound like that? Like, is that actually what Golden Experience sounds like?
Maybe in the dub, it doesn't sound like that in the original. And then the menacing here, yeah, this is pretty cool use of 3D in it.
And then Sataniel's just also 3D.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. It doesn't show up much and it's a very complex design.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's my head. I like how he leaves as if this was exactly as easy as it actually was.
Yeah.
Turns out,
I mean that was pretty solid. That's about as good as you can do with Joker versus Giorno as a fight.
are you gonna say that for any, like, are you gonna not say that for any episode this season?
I don't know, because the first 3 episodes are ones that I don't have a particular attachment to. But, like, for a matchup I particularly do not like, I did enjoy this episode well enough. I think it came out pretty good.
Yeah, it was alright. I thought it looked quite nice.
I liked
the color change. I liked the 3D
the
bit.
cutaway.
The cutaway.
Both analyses felt like they covered what they need to cover, and the explanation felt pretty succinct.
Yeah, it's like a minute long, more or less. Where do the credits begin? Okay, no, it is exactly 2 minutes long. I thought the credits began a bit sooner.
I don't think anybody was going to question whether or not Joker had the lead in stats. That was pretty much a given. I think they just needed to cover if he had a counter to GER, and I think they did that well.
Yeah. But how does he get past a Golden Experience Requiem? He shoots it. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
That means literally my
bullet.
fucking bit all these years where I've just said Joker wins because he has a gun. That's just actually what they say pretty much. Joker wins because he's got a really strong gun that can just win.
Technically, it's because of the bullet, not the gun.
Okay, but if he had a gun that couldn't fire the bullet, then he'd just have a bullet that can get through, and he just have to hold it.
No, he could make one of his personas throw it.
Yeah, but like, what if they can't?
Pixie, lob this bullet at him.
No.
That's Pixie's response. Nah, not doing that.
You see how fucking big that is? You think I can throw that? Look at my little hands.
Look how small I am, boss.
If the bullet originates from the persona's body, then you'd assume that it's just overall that persona that does it.
I think Sinful Shell predates Satanael. I think it's in earlier like Mega 10 games, but I could be wrong. What?
Clearly, he needs that. I nearly said stand persona to use that. He can't just Sinful Shell from fucking his own gun. I'm glad that he wins by just shooting Giorno. That's what I said he does, and that's what he did. So, you know what? I was correct. I was correct. And the only way that matters.
Yeah, there's your prediction. Even if the next time doesn't count, there it is.
There's got to be plenty of times I've said about the matchup on this channel that Joker wins because he has a gun. He just shoots Giorno, and that's just what they say. He's got a gun that can get past Requiem. He just shoots Giorno, and Giorno dies. I am the correct boy.
Why didn't he just do what the analysis said and turn the gun into or turn the bullet into flesh?
Oh man, that would be really embarrassing.
What is he?
Joker has.
What is he, stupid?
Imagine Joker
just turned into a big fucking like homunculus blob, and Joker's like, ew.
Joker has this like whole moment, and he's like, I can do this. Shoot him with the big bullet. And Gold Experience Requiem just like turns the bullet into like an octopus.
And he's like, oh, ew.
And then the octopus has the ability to get past Requiem and wins anyway.
That'd be really funny.
He can turn into a Sharktopus from Sharktopus vs. Indominus Rex Not Death Battle coming this year.
That's true. If you guys made it this far into the video, comment your favorite Weezer song. I don't care if you don't like Weezer either. Comment your favorite.
And I don't know. Next night is Bowser Eggman. We got an idea of what it's gonna look like. I'm sure it'll be good.
Do you have a prediction?
No, not right now. It's not the simplest mashup to just go, oh yeah, Eggman's got this.
That's true of most Mario vs. Sonic matchups.
Oh yeah, well, who do you think wins a classic standard Goomba versus Hyper Knuckles, huh?
You'd be surprised.
I think you'll find that actually the Goomba would hit Knuckles. He wouldn't lose all his rings. He's hyper. The Goomba would just die.
What if it's a bunch of Goombas and then it's a Goomba tower that's so tall he can't beat all of them before his hyper runs out?
Well, I did just say a Goomba.
What if it's like a really, really big Goomba and every time he hits it, it divides into smaller ones?
Well, no, this is a Goomba, not a Minecraft slime.
No, that's what some of the big Goombas do there. You step on them and they turn into
Knuckles doesn't step on them, he just touches them and they explode.
It's the same idea.
I think Knuckles just throws the planet into space and they die of lack of oxygen.
I think it's time for a not death battle. A singular Goomba versus specifically Hyper Knuckles. A 1 second punch out. There you go. There's free content. That's the soundtrack.
It's just me.
If you ever do that as a 1 second punch out, can you just take that audio bite from this video and make it its the backing track?
Yeah, probably.
Fucking shittiest video ever. It sounds awesome.
Just me tooting.
As Knuckles just like fucking beats a Goomba to death.
Yeah, Knuckles can go mura 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 mura. Just like Golden Experience apparently does. Are you sure that's not how it sounds?
I'm pretty sure.
Maybe
sure.
Maybe it's one of the games.
Feel free after this recording to go look at a sub and a dub version of Gold Experience going Muda and see for yourself.
Or I could just play it right now. Okay, he didn't even say Muda in this clip.
You gotta look up the 7-page Muda, come on. Don't you know anything about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5 Vento Aria / Golden Wind?
I genuinely don't, but also no, it does not sound like that in Japanese.
I know it doesn't sound like that in Japanese. I don't know how it sounds in English.
Um. Okay, 7-page Muda English dub.
What you said? Then you're the worthless fool.
No, it doesn't sound like that in the dub either.
Then we'll call it.
Hold on. What if
We'll
that's
call it artistic interpretation.
No, hold on. Maybe that's what Requiem sounds like in like the game. Or maybe in the dub it changes when it becomes Requiem. Okay, yeah, definitely not in the sub. It doesn't change like that in the sub.
I want to say it sounds more like Tusk almost.
Okay, English dub.
You're gonna stay right where you are. It's the press you must pay.
Why does Requiem talk?
Because sometimes stands talk, especially in Part 5, where Spice Girl and Sex Pistols also talk, and so does Babyface.
Okay, no, that's not how it sounds. That's not how Requiem sounds in the dub either. But Eyes of Heaven. Did Eyes of Heaven come out before the anime adaptation of Part 5?
Yeah, but I think it's the same voice actor.
That doesn't mean it has to be the same exact sound. That is decidedly not Golden Experience. That is decidedly Star Platinum.
Well, I know what he sounds like.
Yeah, he likes Oreos.
He does. He loves eating Oreos rapidly and saying the word Oreo while he does it.
Mm-hmm. That's a gun. Okay, no, that's not
But
how. Okay, that's not.
the tone of the tone of Gold Experience Requiem Stand Rush in this definitely sounds closer to Tusk Act 4 Stand Rush in Eyes of Heaven or Soft and Wet Stand Rush.
I'm listening to his All-Star Battle / Eyes of Heaven voice clips. Actually, the voice actor sounds pretty cool in this. I like the deliveries.
Yeah, I mean, Giorno's voice acting is usually pretty on point. No, I'll say most of the voice acting in this episode was fine. The Mudaz did not quite hit for me, but that's fine.
Yeah, I'm just a little confused. Like, I'm not even gonna outright say it's bad. Maybe it's drawing. I mean, I didn't like it. Maybe it's drawing from something that I don't know of. But listening to the dub sub for both Gold Experience and Requiem, and listening to how Requiem sounds in Eyes of Heaven, I have no idea why it sounds like that.
Yeah, which I mean, like, there's also something to be said about getting an impression spot on versus like giving a decent performance. And like, I think he does an okay job selling the Stand Rush, in the same tone that Giorno's usual voice actors do. It just didn't quite sound like Giorno to me.
It just didn't sound. I don't know. It just didn't sound cool to me. I'm just gonna be honest. It just didn't.
Yeah.
The vibe wasn't there for me on that. But like other than that, like I thought it was cool. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. The little speech he does beforehand is pretty neat.
I like how he talks shit and then Joker just goes, fuck you. What the fuck do you know, you fucking dickhead? And then just shoots him and he dies.
That's verbatim what Joker said.
Hey, Giorno, do you wanna like move away from this bullet? You can take it, right? I don't know about that. That's a pretty big bullet. You got this, buddy. Okay, I don't think I do because my arm's gone. Oh.
I want to see art of Gold Experience Requiem blocking the attack for Giorno, like how Piccolo blocks Nappa's beam for Gohan.
Except it's even less effective. Because not only does he die, the guy behind him dies too.
Can you fucking imagine if in the original scene Nappa just vaporizes Piccolo and then kills Gohan too?
Gohan just gets taken out in the same beam.
Yeah, Gohan's just like, his fucking gets decapitated and his head incinerates, and then Nappa just like steals Piccolo's shoe or some shit and then runs off.
Just runs off. Vegeta's like, "What, Nappa? Where are you going?"
I beat the strongest ones. I'm going to party.
What? What? Goku shows up. He's like, "Geez, where is everyone?" There's nothing left.
Krillin's just sitting there with a fucking 1,000-yard stare.
Nah, Krillin's clearly handing over like a phone so that Vegeta can call Nappa. You know, because they don't have scouters.
Earthling, give me your phone. I need to call him. I don't know where he is. He's like, why don't
Earthling,
you
I
use
require
your
your
phone?
phone.
He's like,
His scouter blew
he's
up.
like, my phone's dead. I haven't been able to charge it since we got to Earth.
It was like, imagine Goku shows up and Krillin's like explaining how to use a smartphone, which is like, "Oh, okay." What a fucking nonsense scene that would be.
Yeah, that's been the Joker reaction.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, that's about it.
I'm going back to the fight, and GER looks genuinely like fucking scared of the bullet, which, you know, yeah, you should be. He's like, hold on, normally it just...
Like he could tell by looking at it something was not right about that bullet.
He's like, hold on, why am I punching it so much? Shouldn't it already be going backwards? This is a bad sign.
It's like, yeah, Giorno, I don't mean to alarm you, but this doesn't seem like an ordinary giant energy bullet.
This isn't your standard giant death bullet fired by a fucking demon kaiju. I think we should move slightly to the left. Giorno's like, I can't move slightly to the left, there's a giant block of ice in my way. Why didn't you return that to zero, dickhead? And then they die. I'm European.
I can't wait to see Death Battle fans making the no solar disc meme, except now it's no almighty damage. But yippee, Persona 1. Well, Persona 5, but...
People are already like making fun of my prediction. I'll let you guys know my last little fucking tidbit for you guys. I flipped a coin to decide who I'd say wins. So...
I can attest he told me before he did it.
Does it not make sense that Joker would win against Fate? Just against what preordained Fate said?
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
You should be saying that I am supporting the episode by thematically being appropriate. So shut up. But do keep commenting. It's good for the algo. Yeah.
Yeah, comment liar, liar, plants for hire.
That doesn't... There are no plants anymore. He's dead.
See, that was a reference you didn't get because you don't watch SpongeBob, and I'm going to keep making fun of you every time we record a video for that.
There's nothing wrong with not watching SpongeBob.
As you would think that.
I'm here. I've watched 50 analog horrors, and I've not watched a single episode of SpongeBob.
Comment section, he doesn't get it.
You don't get it.
I do get it. I've watched SpongeBob. I haven't watched all of SpongeBob, but I've watched...
There's a good chance this reaction is coming out like a day before my 50 analog horror video, so you guys go check that out tomorrow, bastards, because I know more people are going to watch this than that. Also, chat replay is disabled for this premiere. Why? I want to know what chat thought at the moment of Joker shooting Giorno to death. Guys, Giorno is the fourth JoJo character in Death Battle.
I had to imagine there was a pretty good reason.
Guys, Giorno is the fourth JoJo character in Death Battle. Dude was fucked from the beginning.
Oh, true. Miso was like, don't do it, Giorno. Don't fight him. This is episode 4 using JoJo.
Yeah, go send Okuyasu into Daidaku Abara instead. Do that first.
Mista, you silly guy with your superstitions.
Go send in Diavolo, whatever his matchup is. Does he have one?
See, actually, Giorno dying in this fight was predetermined by Mista shooting that dumbass rock that I hate. People who have seen Part 5 will get it. Nem has not seen Part 5.
I've not seen Part 5, but I know the whole 4 is a bad thing. It's just because it's not a JoJo exclusive thing. It's not at all that.
Basically, all of the major deaths and bad shit that happen in Part 5 is explained by a fucking mini arc flashback at the very end of Part 5 where Mista shoots a rock and it causes a fucking Final Destination of bad luck to hit them.
What?
Yeah. It's a stand called Rolling Stone.
I thought it was because 4 is an unlucky number in Japan. Or do people think that's something that JoJo made up? People probably think that's something JoJo made up.
I'm sure a lot of people learned about it from JoJo. For those who don't know, in Japan, not only 4 it can be read as she, and she also means white, and it also means death, which is also why white is a color commonly associated with death, because it's read the same way. They are not all inherently read as she in every context, but the fact that they can be read the same is why 4 is considered an unlucky number.
Yep.
And the crowd goes mild.
And the crowd goes mild.
And the crowd goes home.
Mm-hmm. Interestingly enough, the comments aren't that bad. In fact, there's more comments.
Are you excited for Bowser versus Eggman?
Yeah, I'm excited. Look, I think the preview looks great. What we got to saw, in proper English terms, in what we got to saw, it looked good.
I feel like I just had a fucking stroke.
I watched the Kratos movie
I like
a
the
few
little
days ago,
bit
so
where I like the little bit where if you pause Bowser spinning in the preview, you can see the Hotel Mario face.
Yeah, I love that. If anyone's wondering how he survived after taking infinite damage, he's just got a skill that let him. This implies, of course, that if any Pokemon was sturdy, got into a death battle, and got hit with infinite damage, they would just live. Because obviously.
So theoretically, if Chris Redfield had an attack that does infinite damage, Golem could survive it.
Yeah. I was, to be honest, that could be what it was. I was assuming that he did just die there, but because he got put into the death loop, the death was undone, and before he could die again, he just broke out of it. That's what I thought was happening. Maybe he just didn't die at all, and he just, survived it. Anyway, that is certainly a way that could have
It very well be a combination.
I would like to prefer that he did die there, and then the death loop made him undie, and then he just went, oh, so that's how that works. Well, what if it didn't? And Giorno went, well, that's a problem, but I got this. I just think it'd be cooler if my interpretation is correct than the stupid interpretation.
I think both interpretations definitely could be the case, but the first thing that they said about him having a skill, that's why that cutscene played out. That's what that is.
That cutscene happens when he endures?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Well,
I'm pretty sure that's I'm pretty sure that
much.
that's something that happens because of a social link.
I don't like that as much. That's his social link with Wiz and Boomstick. He's
yeah,
like,
that's
oh,
Boomstick's social link.
Nah, that's his social link with Liam.
It's more likely than you think.
He's like, oh man, I'm gonna die. And Liam says, actually, I changed my mind. I think you win. And Joker goes, oh, sick. And then wins. Pretty sure that's exactly
Just imagine
how that goes.
I imagine a PNG of Liam just fading in and going, get back on your feet, my son. You have a battle to win.
It's a PNG of Liam bringing up the stat comparison. And Joker's like, oh wait, I actually didn't take any damage from that. That's a good point. That did an infinite amount of 0 damage.
That's true. 0 times infinity is 0.
Yeah, exactly. And as we all know, Joker is outerversal, and Giorno is like war level or something. I don't know. Did they give Giorno proper
He's
stats?
frog level. Yeah, they compared his stand stats to some other stand, so you can assume they're as strong as those guys are.
Okay, but like, did they say how strong those guys are? I don't remember.
I don't recall. I'd have to rewatch it.
What if I did?
We'll
He
just
punches
recall
cars?
better than like.
Oh, I think the only thing they gave him that he can punch a car.
He can still shatter cars like glass and keep up with ace ring stands like sticky fingers. Perfect for a personal
Okay.
With gold experience at his side,
Scales to sticky fingers. How strong is that?
Diavolo. You're
challenge.
Sticky fingers. He punched a pillar in half one time.
Well, how didn't he win then? That's a pillar feat.
Gold experience.
That's a fucking
Oh yeah,
classic.
well it's a.
That's a fucking
He punched
classic
it in
meme.
half vertically
Death Battle meme
too.
for you guys.
He punched it. He punched it in half, top to bottom, like it's split down the middle.
How many of you guys were alive when Yang Tifa came out? you guys remember the classic? Oh, pillar, you gotta win. Who remembers that? Remembers that fucking zinger?
I fucking don't.
Well, that's because you weren't born until after Yang Tifa came out.
That's not true. I was born in 2003. Yang
Exactly.
Tifa came out in 2015.
Yeah, that means that you're 12 years younger.
No, that's not how time works. Actually,
I think I decide that, actually.
no, you fucking don't.
I live in the future from you. I know better.
You live like 14 hours in the future. That's not like years of difference.
Yeah, that still means I know better. You know?
That also doesn't change the relativity of time and make it go backwards
You
if you
can't.
just live ahead of me.
Can you like send me your proof on that? Because I don't. I'm looking around and I just don't see no proof. I don't see nothing.
You are full of shit. That's what you are.
In fact, I can look into the future. Give me a second. Yup. There's no proof there either. You know, no proof there. No proof there. No proof here. No proof anywhere. I win.
Comment section. Flood the comments with SpongeBob references that he won't understand.
No, I'll understand them in the future.
No, you won't.
Yeah, well, I'll just go, Biff, can you explain this? And you go, oh yeah, let me explain that one, alright. Here's what that one means, and here's what that one means, oh yeah.
Oh my god, I fucking love SpongeBob. It's my favorite show.
That's exactly what
I
he'll
fucking
say.
love when the square's hanging out with the star and they're doing funny things and eating hamburgers. That's my favorite thing.
I like the idea of him just saying, do the funny thing, and that's how he explains any scene.
Oh, you know that scene where SpongeBob goes into the Krusty Krab and he's picking on Squidward and then Squidward does the funny thing.
Yeah, that's all he says. Okay, have you guys heard any eating? That was absolutely done this time.
What? No.
Well, I have not touched my carrot walnut cake, which if you didn't know is a cake made with carrots and a walnut.
I'm gonna kick your ass. I know what a carrot cake is.
No, but it's not a carrot cake, is it? It's a carrot walnut cake.
Carrot cake with walnuts in it. That's not a fucking
You see,
hard concept to grasp.
You've already grasped it wrong. It doesn't have walnuts in it. It has a walnut on top of it.
Well, that's dumb. You're dumb.
It is a little bit dumb. There's no walnut in the cake, and I don't like that.
Well, you just fucking push it down into the cake then.
Well, I can't. I will just break.
Nem is below cake level. Nem is below
I will
cake
break
level.
the cake. I just tried to do it, and I just broke a chunk of cake off. I literally
Oh,
can't.
good job. Nem's below walnut level.
I'm too strong for the cake. The cake just cannot withstand my girth.
Oh, don't say it like that.
just obvious. I mean, that's just the truth, man. Like, how else am I supposed to? Am I supposed to lie? Do you want me to lie to you?
Yeah.
So
All
what
right.
now?
Good
Like,
night, everybody. I've got to stop loitering in the McDonald's parking lot.
All right, see you, fuckers. Have a good one.